Hey guys, Billy Davidson here, Davidson Pressure Wash Painting. Actually, today down in New Orleans, Louisiana, the Big Easy. It's a beautiful city, and sometimes you can come into these large cities and land some very large jobs. So, what I'm about to do is show y'all, I'm going to give y'all kind of a brief walkthrough of a job that I'm looking at. And as you see in the title, we already kind of know what we're going to charge for it. I've been out here for about an hour or so. So, what we got here, we got a very complicated parking lot. This is going to be a power washing and parking lot striping project. Let's make sure we don't get hit here. We got a bunch of this curbing stuff to do. Now, in addition to all of this, they want the entire parking lot pressure washed. And this is going to be a difficult parking lot to pressure wash, but we definitely would like to have a shot at tackling it. Reason why it's going to be difficult, because it is very dirty and it's full of cars. So this right now is probably the least it's going to be occupied throughout the week or the weekend. Other times it's going to be more occupied than this. So we're going to have to fight with these cars, getting them moved back and forth. And you know, all know how that goes. That doesn't go too well sometimes. Sometimes these cars may sit here for several days. So what we can wash under the cars and have everything clean other than where the tires sit. And then you can come back and put a little SH on that and it's fine. But that does slow us way down, have to wash under the car, you know, with the little surface cleaners and stuff like that. So we'd like to have the cars moved out of the way. So we would come in and surface clean the parking lot, then we'd come back and stripe it once it's dry. Another reason why it's complicated, this has a lot of digits into this parking lot. And let's say, for instance, these digits right here, to get that to match up, your stroke and your letter number size, might get lucky and do it, but I'm going to count on putting a background color on it and then slapping a number on top of it, and whatever they want. Usually these handicaps are going to be blue and white, and then any other digits in a parking lot is going to be yellow and white, like a yellow background, white numbers, or whatever they want, really. So there again, that takes time. And also I want to show you something right here. If y'all might run across this is a weird setup the way they got it, but it is what it is. You got the center line and you got a wheel stop here, or whatever this is called. Look like a piece of wood or something. So you're not gonna be able to put your machine, my machine's too wide to fit in here, even if I put my spray arm right in the middle of the machine. That might work, but we'll see. But I'm gonna bid it like I have to hand paint this or hand spray it. So I might either have to take this off and spray it, or either there's this other little thing I've been wanting to buy that'll spray as an attachment for my airless parking lot striper. I might just do that for this job. That way I have it. It's a few $100s, but so that's what we have to do. These lines have been done, I can tell by looking at them, they have never professionally been straight. It's been done with probably latex paint that's a spray can on one of those little Rollmaster machines or something like that. I can just kind of tell the way this paint looks. It's that can spray paint. So they're going to actually get it done professionally this time, so it's going to look so much better. Now right here we get these digits. We count these as 2 digits, obviously, 2 background colors, and that is a separate price for each digit. And so that's how we do that. Now some of them can have compact written on it. I'll show you that over here. Let me show you something very interesting in a few. 34 compact and 163 new ones. Okay, we got 163 numbers and 34 compact lettering. So this is what we're dealing with, more numbers here. Where's the compacts up here?
Right where that car is.
Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, all of this is gonna have to go. More numbers. That's our compact there. That's gonna have to be blocked out and then compact put on top of it. There's no way. I think even once we wash it, that might even wash up because of the type of paint it is. So we might do something much more attractive than that at the end. So again, washing this parking lot and striping it. It's a big ticket item, obviously, but we're gonna give them a one price for everything. And I think it's gonna probably be somewhere around 70 once everything's added up, and I'm gonna show you why here in a second. This building here, you see this goes to all four sides of it. There's another one. We'd have to have access to this some kind of way. And this is some type of cobblestone drive. I just measured it. It's 250 feet long from all the way into that corner, all the way down to there. It's about 50 feet wide. This is obviously going to go for much, much more money than your regular surface cleaning, because it's raised and it's really bumpy. Another thing you always want to look for when you come out here is if there's water present. We have found a couple locations. And now if we look at approaching this building here, how can we wash this? So obviously we'll probably need a lift, which we got room for that to fit in here. We'll have to put the lifts on some pads just for stability issues. And now again, when you're doing these large apartment complexes like this, you have to cover your scent. Cover scent is an absolute must. So basically what we'll do, we'll set shop up out here. We'll comb this off. We'll set our lift up there. We probably don't need a big lift because our machines probably would reach 4 stories with no problem. But when you start reaching and stretching with one of those shooter tips, and then you start to kind of fan out at the end and start to get what we call drift. And when you got these large buildings like this, the wind acts a little bit different around these structures than it would out in the open parking lot. So you may have a drift of wind coming from over here from left to right. And if you're shooting here, that drift can go, if you up that high, that drift can go about half that length of that building. So all that's going to have to be coned off, and then we have to have personnel down there keeping people out of our work area. And again, of course, we'll be using SH, so we would probably get them to use an alternate exit door on the other side. All of that has to be worked out with the building management team, and maybe actually have someone lock those doors. But I don't think that we can lock doors if the building's occupied, but someone might have to babysit those doors, make sure someone doesn't come out down there. So that's what we do, set our lift up here and wash and then move down. Of course, this side of the buildings will be much easier because there's no exits on this side other than a pool. So another thing I want to show you real quick, you got these water mains right here. Have to be very careful knowing that it is a water main. It's marked blue. And you have these valves down here. These valves do not have a water faucet fitting, but it is an inside thread right to 3/4 male. And that's going to get 3 valves there. That's going to give us super good water flow. So these are some things I want to look at here. Again, this is somewhere in order of $60,000 to $70,000 to take care of the building and wash the parking lot. Now that's going to be power washing price, and then of course the striping. I hadn't figured that out, but that's going to be several $1,000s. So in order, we're probably looking somewhere around an $80,000 project. And happy to say that I think this should be ours. We've done a lot of work other places for these people, so that should work out for them. And we may have to negotiate. A lot of logistics goes into getting this job. We would plan it for weeks in advance. We would probably make several site visits again with the building management team, do another walkthrough at some point, and go from there. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. We got a few more measurements to take, and if y'all need my help personally, my phone number is 985-345-0778. Again, I am Billy Davison, the owner of Davison Pressure Washer Painting. We'll talk soon.